Hello, my name's Hassan, and I have recently purchased a MALIBAL Aon computer. I purchased it maybe about 2 months ago, and I'm doing a product review of it. So this is the device. This is, I believe it's a 14-inch. This is the 1 terabyte Core i7. This one has 64 gigs of RAM. I opted to buy this without the branding. I really thought that was a pretty neat feature for a computer. I like my computer to be like super low key, and this is about as low key as it gets. So you can see this is the device here. I believe it's like a magnesium alloy case. Very slim profile, as you can see. Very slim. You can see we have a bunch of different ports on it. It's the power, HDMI, USB-A, I think there's USB-C, and then on the other side we have, I believe it's like Kensington lock, another USB-C, USB-A, I believe it's a memory card slot, and this is for a headphone jack. You can see if I flip it over, also pretty nice clean lines there. You can see the fan. I don't know if you can see it very well, but you can see the fan inside. But yeah, it's a really tight, solid unit. Very light, maybe a little bit over 2 pounds. For the amount of power that it has, it feels unusually light. I wouldn't think that such a powerful computer could be so light, which is kind of cool. Let's open it up. So the display is amazing. It's frankly just astounding. It's not unlike the display of MacBook Pro. I believe it's a 14-inch screen. It's got super thin bezels. Look at it from the side. It is a really thin laptop cover there. And the viewing angles are pretty nice. This is anti-glare, there's pretty direct sunlight right now, but you can see that it's, turn it on again. Let's close it, open it. Yeah, I'll just log in here. Yeah, it's pretty anti-glare. The viewing angles are very extreme, which is fantastic. I believe it's IPS screen. Incredibly extreme viewing angles. Quite bright. It's probably not as bright as like a MacBook Pro, but close. It is pretty close. And yeah, like very fine resolution. So yeah, I think the screen is probably one of my favorite parts of this computer. It is really wonderful. The keyboard is also really fantastic. I'm very used to old Mac keyboards, and they're frankly horrific. These keys feel like really solid, lots of travel, really good response. It feels comfortable, just typing on it all day. The trackpad's really nice and big, but it's I'm used to a haptic trackpad, so I find that the amount of force it takes to click is probably a little bit more than I'm comfortable with. Lots of times I have my own portable Bluetooth trackpad that I use, but this is fine. I mean, if you find that's annoying, you can use tap to click instead of having to actually push the button there. But yeah, so I think overall, just hardware-wise, it's just a really solid unit. It is very underrated. Like I think if more people knew like how well put together this computer is, it would be a lot more popular. I'm just really surprised that it's such a nice computer is not more widely known. Anyways, so I got this with Ubuntu. Let me just take a look at the specs here. Whoops. Let me log in again. Okay. And so yeah, so it's you know, the MALIBAL Aon S1, 64 gigs of memory, you know, 12th gen Core i7. This has the NVidia GeForce RTX 3050 Ti. If you're familiar with Linux, you might know that NVIDIA's are very finicky. Setting up NVIDIA graphics driver is traditionally just an experience wrought with pain, and when you do it wrong, lots of times you end up with having to safe boot because you have no screen left. The nice thing about MALIBAL is that this was all set up. I didn't have to do anything for the graphics drivers. It all came pre-configured out of the box. I literally just turned the computer on and it's all just there. So, you know, big thumbs up to that, because that is just something I really am not interested in having to set up. I also opted for the 1 terabyte disk, although my understanding is that if, you know, I want to upgrade, that is possible. These computers are very upgradable, unlike Macs. So yeah, and yeah, it's just, you know, pretty stock Ubuntu, you know, 22 LTS, I believe that's jamming jellyfish. Yeah, like no surprises there. It's just an Ubuntu system. Yeah. And yeah, in terms of processing power, really love it. I really love it. I mean, I generally run like many node servers, Docker. I'm a software developer, so I run many node servers, Docker containers, and all that. And it's able to just, you know, do all that with no problem. In fact, here I can even spin up some servers here. I mean, just, oops, cannot spell. And we can just take a look at, you know, system monitor, so you just see like everything coming online. So yeah, this is, you know, it has 20 threads, and basically it has been able to take everything I can throw at it. At like memory wise, I mean, it's 64 gigs, and like I barely like even scratching it. CPU wise, you know, it's spinning up like, you know, half a dozen node servers and, you know, some Docker containers, and it's seems to have literally no problem at all doing that. So yeah, I think, you know, in terms of performance, this is probably one of the more powerful computers I've used, and the fact that you can have, you know, such power in like such a small package, it's great. You know, lots of times I work from home, but like when I need to be in the office, I can just throw this in my bag and be good to go. It has, you know, it has a forward-facing camera here, and it's all integrated. I mean, you know, you can use, you know, Zoom, and just show you that everything's cool here. So like, you know, if I just, you know, take a look at the video, hey everyone. So video works just fine out of the box with Linux. It's great. You know, audio works pretty good too. You know, you can see, you know, the microphone's picking what I'm saying just fine. You know, so yeah, like just normal laptop things that you come to expect with, you know, like Macs. It's just all fine out of the box. You don't have to think about it, which is really great for like, you know, Linux systems, because lots of times these are the sorts of things you got to set up yourself. But, you know, MALIBAL, everything comes like, you know, out of the box, ready to go. You just literally turn the computer on and you can just start being productive. So, you know, big up for that. That's really made the you know, the experience of using this computer just seamless and easy. So like, I would highly recommend purchasing one of these if you're a Linux enthusiast, and you want to have, you know, a really nice computer with, you know, great specs. This is a wonderful computer to get. So great. Well, thanks everyone. Bye.